Right. I got some requests probably forever ago and said I was going to make this video on how to make my ghetto electronic hopper, but school got in the way, so of course it's been forever since I got the request and I still haven't done it. So this is it then. Now obviously what you're going to need is a regular 200 round hopper, though this would probably work better with a 50 round as a matter of fact, because the amount of tension put on the motor and whatnot. But then a motor. This is a fairly big motor, so it spins really fast. Luckily enough, doesn't have enough torque to turn the paint into soup. You need some kind of plastic, or preferably a disc, to carve the gear out of. I just used the gear that I had laying around. Then a 9-volt battery hookup, and every ghetto modder's best friend, duct tape. So obviously first you want to drill a hole in the hopper, I'd say about an inch at least away from the feed neck, because if you have it too close to the feed neck and the gear's just going over the hole, it's just going to end up popcorning the paintballs and it won't work as well. So put that a couple inches away, and then the gear is really the only difficult part to make out of this. I just used a hacksaw and cut the plastic into the shape that I needed to, and took a little drill bit and drilled a hole in it, and then super glued it into place on the motor. But then, as for the motor, I don't have any soldering tools because I suck like that, so I just took the wires and stuck them through these contacts, because the contacts have holes in them, and wrapped it around like that. So it's still making contact. But then once you've got the gear cut out, I'm using a little square gear. I'd say it's about an inch in diameter. Take the motor with the 9-volt hookup, put the shaft through the hole, put a little bit of super glue on the holes that you've drilled in the gear, and put that on the shaft. It's probably the second hardest part of this if you don't have tiny hands. Anyway, that goes on, and if the gear just turns around, like if the shaft turns around without the gear, super glue is your best friend. So then really just duct tape the motor on as you see fit. Duct tape a 9-volt onto the side of it, and when you're ready to use it, hook up to the 9-volt hookup to the battery. That's about it. Pretty simple actually. The main point here is to make sure that this hole is at least an inch away from the feed neck, because I've seen lots of ghetto hoppers where it's really close to the feed neck and it just popcorns out. Doesn't work well at all. So that's it.